And now for something completely different.
Watch us on YouTube.
Listen on your favourite podcast platform.
Or ask your smart speaker
to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow, and join in now.
Strap yourself in.
Because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
This podcast is proud to be part of the Talk Sport Fan Network.
Talk Sport. Powered by fans.
And now, here's your host.
He talks right, he knows his stuff, and he knows how to make a girl laugh.
Thank you. I'm here all week. Right, Chris.
Oh, hello, good afternoon, good day, goodbye, good evening, good night, good morning. Hello, welcome along, excuse me, to our second watch-along of the, well, not really weekend, but of the Euro 2024 qualifiers. What a start. Off to Italy, away to the group favourites. Excuse me. Away to the team that beat us, well, cheated us out of winning the Euro 2022 final. And we beat them in their own backyard. First time since, was it 1964? I was but a wee nipper then. Unfortunately, I was around, but just a wee nipper. But welcome along. This is Leicester Till I Die TV, and we're live now on YouTube and on Twitch. And thank you for joining us. If you are joining us via our podcast, Leicester Till I Die, thank you for lending us your ears, and we are available on all major podcast platforms. And if you've got a smart speaker, you can also listen to us via your smart speaker. Just say whatever it is, and I'm not going to say because I've got one here, we'll set it off. Play the podcast, Leicester Till I Die. And of course, you can follow us on all our socials, apart from those mentioned, including Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So he starts. Oh, let us have a look at this. I mean, I've got to say, it looks good, does it not? But he's starting him on the left. Now, I suppose you've got to be grateful that he starts. I'm just showing Kane kissing all his... I think it's his kids. If he's got that many, he's obviously good at scoring in a lot of places. But look, he's put him on the left. You've got to be grateful that he's starting. But if he has a bad game, are we going to be looking at Gareth Southgate saying, well, you wonder why I didn't pick him. Look, he's not exactly playing very well. But he's playing out of position. But let's just wait and see. That is my initial thoughts. But we'll see how things progress during the match. He might have some fantastic plan in there, Gareth Southgate. Look, we haven't won in Italy since 1964. We won our first match in the competition away. the most difficult game of the qualifiers, in my opinion, and we won that away from home. Let's not go too mad. Let's think. What are we doing? I'm just having a look now. Channel 4, they're doing their watch-along. I wonder where they got that idea from. Makes you think, doesn't it? Makes you think. But we're at home to Ukraine. So this will be interesting to see how this goes. Blue Kate is in. Good evening, Blue Kate. How are you? Hope you are well. Just to let you know, yourself and anybody else, the Eurovision channel that I was doing, I've made the decision today, only this morning, that channel won't be going ahead now. Still a few videos that I posted up there. Instead, on the Leicester Till I Die TV channel, which we're probably going to rename LTID TV, we're going to, well, there already is, it's already there. Section 8, there's a music section. The whole homepage has been redesigned. There's little emojis in to help you find things. And number 8 is the music zone, and you can find there all the songs and reviews I've done so far and will continue to do so. Please get on, Kate, and stick your scores in the comments underneath. But I hope you are well. But yeah, look, it's a for England, it's a 4-3-3. There's no surprise there. Pickford still starting in goal. Walker, Stones, Maguire, and Chilwell comes in at left back in a back four. Obviously, we had somebody sent off the other day for being rather naughty. I mean, the referee was being pedantic, but I've got to say, arguing with the referee, that's what happens. Don't do it. Then across the middle, on the right, across the middle, we've got Bellingham, we've got Henderson there in the middle, and then we've got Rice on the left, and then up front, the three of Saka, Kane, and Maddison. They might actually just end up alternating. We will see. We will see what Gareth has got planned. So, well done, Gareth. Very, very pleased that you've picked him. And not only has Maddison won. Oh, that always happens. Not only has Maddison won his first start today for England, but he's also just won Channel 4's Countdown quiz. He is a champion at that as well. Wow. Is this what Channel 4 brings us? David, good evening, sir. How are you? Welcome along. Hope we find you well as well. Let me just try and get these details up. And whilst we're doing that, I've got to say this is LTID TV. This is the watch along. No spoilers. It's an immediate boot out. Thank you very much for joining us.
Leicester Till I Die Watch Along Show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Oh, won't we just? Won't we just? All the Ukrainian players coming out with their flags on. Big respect to them. Big respect to them. You can see the video printer there on the left. All right, I'm not sure which side it is on when you look at it, but you can see there that the full name, Russia basically, and Iraq are drawing 0-0. Russia, of course, only playing with two countries, I believe. One is China, one is Iraq. So that's both of them games they've played this weekend. It's like being sent into the naughty class at school. Now, you can only play with those boys until you learn your lesson. Earlier on, Kazakhstan beat Denmark. Whoa. I think that proves Doug's point about how good they could be. Aston Villa women beat Leicester City women 5-0. Oh dear. And Kazakhstan had a player sent off as well, but they scored in the the 89th minute. They scored the last two goals in the 86th and 89th, and their player was sent off in the 96th. Denmark, what is happening? What is happening to you? I'm just going to see, because I had transferred it onto the screen, but just looking in my filing cabinet, or as we like to call it, the bin, where did we have Denmark and Kazakhstan finishing? We both had Denmark topping the group. Whoops, Doug, if you're watching. Maybe that's a little bit says how awful we are at predictions. So Foden had his appendix out. He's not fit. Grealish dropped. Maddison's in, but he's playing on the left. The players are just all shaking each other's hands. Maddison there, just shaking then as we speak with the referee. I don't know if I'm behind you a little bit. Okay, I mean, man, yeah, you've just made a point there. I know, and I saw it, they were winning 2-0. Manchester United won as well. I take it that's the two the two Manchester clubs that are at the top of the league, I am guessing. This is good. Yeah, they're all holding the flag, Ukrainian flag with the word peace across the middle, and all the players and officials are being lined up together in a show of support. It's on the big screen as well. It's an amazing stadium, Wembley. So as I said, Pickford, Walker, Chilwell, Rice, Stones, Maguire, Saka, Henderson, Kane, Bellingham and Maddison, which is going to be in a 4-3-3 with Kane the captain up front and Maddison on the left, Saka on the right, with Henderson, Rice and Bellingham behind, Chilwell, Maguire, Stones, Walker. Obviously, I'd had a feeling... I've forgotten his name. It was the player that's hardly played for Manchester City. He must have been knackered. He must have been absolutely knackered, and that's why they've not picked him. So, yes, they do. It's getting interesting at the top. Zivchenko, number 17, captain for the Ukraines, who are also playing a 4-3-3. Yarmochuk up front with Mudryk and Masinovic. Those of you that know me will just say, well done, Chris, good try. It looks like it's a pretty full stadium. Calvin Phillips, that was it. Obviously, hadn't played enough games to feel himself fit. And we haven't got a full substitutes bench either, which is interesting. But do like the show. Do like the show and the video if you are watching it, and please share it live as you do. It would be much appreciated. I think we sometimes forget exactly how good Wembley Stadium is, actually. And of course, it does have the sliding roof. I think they're having a minute's silence at the moment for the people in George Cohen. And it's good, and they've got sign language on the big screen as well for the hard of hearing, which is nice to see. They're applauding now. Another one of the 66 winning team that has gone. Not many of them left now. James Maddison there, number 11. One of the unsung heroes, I do think, of the England World Cup winning side, George Cohen, is not one that usually springs to mind, but obviously did his job as much as all the others did. Indeed. So Saka's got the ball on the centre spot, just. Referee's talking to Rice, I believe it is. Everybody's over here on the left, so I guess they might be kicking off onto the left-hand side because you've got Maddison and two of the players all on the left-hand side of the pitch waiting for the kickoff. David, I don't know, mate. Let's just rejoice in the fact that he's playing. I did think that it was possibly because and we kicked off that Southgate can go. Told you wasn't any good playing for England. So it's going to be a first goal kick to Ukraine. 16 seconds gone. I saw on TikTok earlier a game where I think the team had scored twice within the first minute. Kate, I saw that, and I didn't see it actually. I saw what's he called? MG Mark Goldrich, talking about it. He wasn't impressed. He says, and this is a typical Man United fan. Sorry, Kate, on this, but it is Mark Goldrich. He is I get what he is. I get how passionate he is, etc., etc., etc. But do you know what? The fact that you pull on a Man United shirt, that means that it doesn't matter what you've done in the past, it's just your next game that counts. Well, Mark Goldridge, shut the fuck up, because it's the same for every team, not just the fact that you put on a Man United shirt. When was the last time you actually won anything, apart from a cup? Apart from a Fizzy Pop Cup? You know, I mean, it's the same for every club, not just because it's Man United. He plays to the Man United viewers. Of course he does. But the guy's a wanker. Let's be honest with you. But I'm not gonna say he doesn't do what he does well. Obviously he does. But I agree with what he's saying, but I don't agree with the way that he put it. But like I say, it's a Man United channel at the end of the day. And so he's going to be playing to a Man United audience. Did he, David? What did you say to him? Bloody hell, for him to block you. At least he read you. At least he read you, mate. At least he read you. Thing is, if you're outspoken, and I shut down my Facebook site recently, if you remember. It's back up and opened as of this morning, but too many people criticise who's doing it, who's saying something, as I just did. And it's very easy to do rather than criticise the point is being made or add something to the discussion, which is why I said I don't agree with the way that he said it as a fan, as a non-Man United fan, but I agree with his point. But he's like I say, he's a Man United channel. He's going to play to Man United fans. Of course he is. You know, I know when I did that Kane versus Vardy, all the Leicester fans are going to agree with me. All the Tottenham fans are going to disagree with me. C'est la vie. But you know that some comments that you post are going to get. I'm going to be doing one of my other soapbox shows probably later on today about transgender men not being allowed to take part in women's athletics. Chilwell loses the ball here on the near side, just inside our half. Just to confirm, so I know, to be honest with you, mate, the problem is when you've got as many followers as he has, if he loses one or two, he's not bothered. Fair play to him. He's done what he's done well, so fair play to the guy. That was good defending there. Good defending by Walker. But we've just given the ball away on the edge of the box. That was not so good defending. Oh, and it's going to trickle through and Pickford's going to pick it up safely. But yeah, you've got to remember that we if somebody says something, then come back and add to the discussion. But he's I'll be very surprised if he wasn't playing to the Manchester United crowd, because, like I say, he's a Manchester United channel, so fair play to him. Fair play to him. Mind you, having said that, I was blocked by Ewan Roberts, so... Was it Ewan Roberts? One of those Welsh commentator people. Maddison's on the ball. Oh, plays a lovely ball through to Kane. Kane chips it in. Oh, it's defended well by... No, it's offside. Oh, that was unlucky. A nice ball there through from Maddison. Down the near side, yeah, Kane was offside. Kane running behind the Ukrainian defender to get the ball, but he started from an offside position. So, England are in the normal strip, home strip of white, topped with the blue banding across the shoulders, blue shorts, white socks. As the ball comes out to Maguire, just running outside of the box on this near side. England are kicking from right to left. Ukraine are in all yellow, and obviously therefore must be kicking from left to right. Well, Kate, if you don't tweet, you're not going to get blocked. I don't know what I said to... I don't think it was Ewan Roberts. It was another Welsh commentator. And he had a dog as on his profile pic, I think. And I just said something about Wales. It was in the World Cup, and he just popped me. It is, David. You're quite right. It is. It is. So, just 6 minutes gone now. Chilwell on the left. You do realise what you've just done there, though, Dave. You've told a woman she's being wise, or never live it down. Kate, your thoughts on Maguire being picked, and what do you think about what he said? Like I say, I have to agree with... I can't believe I'm saying this, but I do have to agree with Mark Goldbridge. Maddison, he's on the right now, Maddison. He's being pushed. Oh, and it goes out for a throw to England. So it does look like there's a bit of swippy-swappy going round. Swippy-swappy? Did I really just say that? Throw-in comes in. Saka clips it in. Kane! Oh, is that a penalty? Is that a penalty? The referee says no. That looked like a penalty to me in the 8th minute. Kane went down in the box. It definitely looked like a penalty. And England trying it again, but losing out. Let's have a look at this. This looked like a penalty to me. Oh, if that's not a penalty... actually, it's what they say about different angles. Maybe it wasn't. Just trying to think of what other games are being played right now. So, as we said earlier, Kazakhstan have beaten Denmark. Iceland are 1-0 up against Liechtenstein. San Marino, Slovenia are 0-0. And, of course, Northern Ireland take on Finland this evening. They haven't caught up with that yet on the video printer. Saka's just been taken out. They're going in hard. You've got to be careful what you say about the Ukrainians. I'm going to say the Ukrainians are taking no prisoners, but you're thinking, like, can I say that? But they're not. They are going in definitely. Definitely hard. He's saying he's good enough because he's captain. We loved him though, David, when he was playing for us, and I would have him back at the drop of a hat. I think what he said, I think he's just out of frustration, to be honest with you. Oh, good defending there. That was good defending from Walker. Over on the left. Thing was, though, Kate, I think he was actually Chilwell's coming down the left. Crosses the ball in. Oh, Saka can't control it. It's out for a goal kick. The beautiful cross. It was a bit too high. Fair play to Chilwell. He did get the cross in. It was a bit too high. Kane couldn't get to it. Saka, foot up, trying to keep control of the ball, but it was difficult to control, in fairness. It was very high. I just think sometimes Maguire was taking blames for things that wasn't his fault. And I think that possibly got to him. Dion Dublin, I'm surprised that penalty wasn't given. I think it's a lazy leg and it should be a penalty. Harry Kane is on the angle just 4 yards out. If he doesn't get touched, then he's going to go down. If he doesn't get touched, he isn't going to go down. So Dion Dublin thinks it's a penalty. Anthony, good evening, Anthony. How are you? Welcome along, sir. Big up, Chris. Prediction for the game? I'm going to go 2-1. I'm going to go 2-1 to England. What about everybody else? Oh, that's going to be a foul. Oh, my God, this referee, he's awful. We've had 12 minutes gone and he's absolutely awful. I actually might take that back, that score prediction, because I think the referee will actually determine the game. He really needs some media training. Training, says Kate. It's yellow, Kate, isn't it? Is there something on it that I haven't seen? So at the moment, 12 minutes in, just Ukraine that's had the one shot. Chilwell. And he passes it back. Oh, a lovely cross midfield, across the pitch by Bellingham. And Kane was held again. I'm going to be honest with you. Some of these things that Marcus, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day, goodbye, good night, hello. He's gone 2-0 to England. 3-0 to England. And David has gone 2-0. A lot of these tackles that I'm saying, oh, that should have been a foul. I can remember growing up in the 70s when, no, it wasn't a foul. Because sometimes it is like watching the Powder Puff Girls, but this referee is letting things go, which, like I say, back in the day, you wouldn't have even blinked your eye at. Now you've only got to sort of look at a player and some refs give a card. Oh, is he offside? No, he's onside. This is a goal for you. Oh, how did he miss it? Oh, the England. Oh, now the flag goes up. Wow, England there. I mean, he was miles offside, but John Stones just stopped. He stopped and went offside. And of course, the Ukrainian just carried on playing to the whistle. Sorry. Yeah, yeah. But it did go wide because Stones then did get back. But you can't just stop like that and hope. Chilwell, one go, two goes, doesn't get to Maddison and it's out for throw in. Jeff is in. Hello, Jeff. How are you? You have gone 3-0. Kate's gone 3-1. You did get the fat. I did actually give you a call out, Kate. I did give you a call out, but you left early. You had to go the other day, so I did give you a call out and said, well done for getting the score right, because you actually won a prize for getting the score right. You actually got a meal for two for you and Dan. Only because his partner's called Kate, so if anything happens, he's not going to get worried about mentioning the wrong name to either of you. But to claim that, please send me a message on Twitter and I will get all that sorted for you. Yes, it was. Yes. Oh! Now then, that was a challenge on the goalkeeper by Maddison. Oh, Maddison does just walk away. Walk away, James. This referee, I'm just not... Yeah, it was offside anyway. Yeah, he let the ball drop. The ball was dropped, and I can't see whether it was in his hands or not. No. So I think Maddison was okay to go for it, but obviously he caught the goalkeeper at the same time. But Saka was offside. Just walk away. I don't trust this referee. I think it looked like he got caught on the head there, the player. The goalkeeper for Ukraine. Got the old ice pack on his head. Ice, baby. He's all right. He stood up. I think he'll be okay. Maddison, I hope, isn't going to get too hot-headed, and I hope he is not going to be going in for things trying to make a point. Just play your natural game, James. Just play your natural game. I don't know who does anybody know who the referee is? I'm trying to find it. If anybody can tell me who the referee is, I would appreciate it. It's not filled me with confidence at the moment. That said, no cards yet. 17 and a half minutes gone. It was a free kick to... they're playing it about at the back. It was a free kick, and they're not getting this clear now. Finally they do, but they lose the ball again. That was don't know what they're doing with that free kick, the Ukrainians. It was Leicester-esque at the back. Is that better, Kate? Does that sound better? Yeah, it was my fan. That's how you keep calling it a football match, You stand next to a fan.
Is that a joke?
No, it wasn't really. Okay, let me put that fan on, which is further away. So hopefully that won't make any noise. I'm trying to get this set up in such a way that everything works And if one thing works, something else doesn't. And is that a corner to England? Yes, it is. We've got Jakovanovic and Walton Sampario. So obviously it's one of them. Corner comes in, it's headed clear by the Ukrainian defence. It was high, they got the head to it, but it's still with England on the far side. It's chipped back in. Kane goes up, but it's straight into the goalkeeper's arms. Easy save. Now I've got the fan just here, but it's obviously too close to the microphone, which is just there. So I'll have to. Not sure where else I can put it, if I'm honest with you. I'll have to find somewhere else to put it. All the studio lights, it's... Oh, now there's an England player gone down. The referee is he going to get a card out here? He's pulling the player away from the other players. It looks like he's going to his pocket, but he's not. So Bellingham who was put down. No, it's a free kick. And in fairness, he's just spoken to the player. He trod on his foot again. I never used to see all this. It was basically at the Euros where I seemed to start noticing it was always happening. It's in the Premier League now. Oh, David, why didn't you bloody well say something then? Silly sod. San Marino are still 0-0. Wow. I shall move that after. I could put it there, possibly. So, free kick comes to nothing for England. It's in the centre circle with Ukraine. What were you saying about the kit? By the way, Kate, 0-0 to San Marino. Ooh. I've definitely noticed it's more yes. I just never remember it happening. I don't know why it's suddenly become a thing. And of course, these boots they have these days, they're so thin and light. There's no protection at all. So it's 60% of the possession has been with England at the moment. We've both had one shot. We've had one on target. They have yet to have one. Obviously, this is a Leicester fan, Toto Football. Maddison has been good so far, but him wearing the number 11 shirt instead of a number 10 is doing my eyes in. Yeah. Dion Dublin's not impressed with England's game plan so far. Tempo needs to be quicker from England and the quality of the passing as well. The more touches England take, it allows Ukraine to take a better defensive position. Probably Southgate has gone to the same school of tactics as Brendan Rodgers. So throw into England on the far side. Not quite equal with the penalty box. From where he took it, he wasn't even that close. We've got possession with Maguire now from Stones. Forward to Maddison. Maddison tries to turn and he gets fouled. arm in the back. Chipped up from Maguire to the far side. Saka takes it down well. Attacking the ball, plays it back. It's a chip in. Oh! It's put across. Oh! Kane couldn't quite get his leg to it. It came across. I think it was Saka. It seems to be more on this side. Well, he seems to definitely be swapping positions with Maddison. And Saka tried to get the ball across, but it actually hit a Ukrainian defender. So Kyle Walker on the far side. Saka's fouled, surely. The referee's got to come and sort of give a warning here. That's twice Saka's been taken down in about the last 5 minutes. Don't know what Maddison is calling for. Maddison's calling for something. Maddison is going to take the free kick. The linesman's talking to him. I don't know what the linesman's saying. Oh, it's half an inch out of place. Having a laugh with Maddison. So Maddison's going to stick it a right foot into the box, this free kick here. Players are all lined up. Maddison chips it in. Oh, it's headed out by the first man. And it's back with Walker. Chilwell. England playing it around nicely. Maddison turns twice, leaves his man on the floor. Stones. Oh, a lovely play down this far side. Saka gets it. It's not pushed off. He gets the ball back, plays it in. But it's low. Trying to get through a brick wall, trying to there. Finally comes off an England player for a goal kick. Nice passage of play there by England, but a bit like Leicester, nothing at the end of it. Okay, enjoy your dinner. What you're having, something nice, I hope. Shane is in. Good evening, sir. How are you? Hope you are well. Just to let you know, Shane, if you just have a look at a boot there. I don't know whose boot it was. Just to let you know, pizza. Pizza, you can't go wrong with a pizza. Enjoy it. Pepperoni, if you dare tell me you've got pineapple on it, you will be banned, Kate. Oh dear. If you got pepperoni on it, I love you. Shane, just to let you know that the YouTube Eurovision channel, I'm actually not going to do that. I'm actually going to bring it onto the main platform, which it is. It's number 8, playlist number 8 at the bottom, which is the music playlist, and you can find them all on there now. But I will be in touch with you regarding Ireland. Pickford's having a faith. Oh, well done, Kate. You're my sort of woman. What do you have on your pizza then? You've got to tell us before you go. You can't leave us guessing. Saka's getting no joy off that Ukrainian defender. He's pulling him and pushing him. He's going to eventually foul Saka. Oh, this is nice play. Nice one too with Saka there. Oh, the through ball doesn't quite come off. Got to say, I'm almost like saying that Ukraine have almost come for a draw. So Slovenia, we both had finishing 4th in the group, me and Doug. out of the 6 and San Marino 6, but it is still 0-0. Portugal, of course, are travelling to Luxembourg later tonight. Oh, come on! Saka again! Referee. That was clearly a foul. The referee didn't give it. I think the linesman... Yeah, the linesman's given it. Oh, margarita cake. Come on. Get a little bit exciting. Get a bit of spice in your life. Put a bit of pepperoni on there. That's not easy to say, love. Chipped it in! Is it? Oh! How did Kane miss that? And he was offside anyway. And it wasn't Kane. Was it Kane? Yeah, but he was offside. I mean, he was stood offside, and he didn't even bother going back and coming back onside again. So you're doing what we call, Kate, you're having a status quo. Margarita time. Let's have a drink. It's margarita time. Do, 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 do. Maddison. Through ball to Kane. Kane, though, back to Stones. Stones to Rice. There's been a red card, apparently. Let's just up here something. Galatasaray are losing. And somebody here, Daniel O'Reilly, has been sent off for Hamilton Academicals. Okay. Don't say we don't bring you all the news here. You're having a corn lasagna. Lasagne. Nothing wrong with a bit of lasagna. I like it when it's nice and crisp at the side. And a very dangerous game sometimes at the back of Ukraine. Yeah, on Channel 4 on Tuesday, Bear Grylls meets President Zelensky. Channel 4, you do wonder sometimes. Oh! Now then, they're on the break here at Ukraine. Pulls it across. Oh, that was just stuck a foot out there. Not sure by the Hooch defender. It was offside anyway. These linesmen are on it. But he slipped through the English defence there. That was tight. I don't think he necessarily was offside. But Maguire there, I think it hit Maguire more than he saved it, but he did enough to stop him going in. Marcus is not a lover of pizza. Marcus. He doesn't mind others eating it. I don't think you're going to stop the others eating it somehow, do you? But hey, we all have our favourites. We all know what we like. I had fish and chips yesterday. Do you know if you have a McDonald's delivery, it is as expensive as having a Toby full roast delivery. Wow, I mean that talk about a rip-off. What's this 99p shit? The Ukrainian fans are enjoying themselves. Fair play to them. It's chipped into the England box. Sorry, into the Ukrainian box. Maddison could have got his first goal for England there. Oh, and he never. Well, They're saying he pushed the Ukrainian defender over. But the way I look at it, if it was the other way round, I'd have probably been shouting for it if the goal had gone in the net. Just having a look at the hot maps here, and it is certainly a lot clearer for a lot more possession in the England half, believe it or not. Wow. Oh no, the England players have got more possession in the England half. Makes sense. Iceland have gone 2-0 up now. Let me just see if I can get this up, because that video printer isn't exactly being much use. 35 minutes gone, 10 minutes to half time. Ukraine 0, England 0. I'm going to be honest with you, England don't really look like scoring. They're having a lot of the play, and Maddison's coming away now. He's having a really good run. Has he seen Saka to his right? Yes, he has. Saka, poor ball in. Maddison, everybody's having a chip, but it keeps hitting the Ukrainian defenders. And it's now head tennis. No, because I'm scared of club football coming back, David, of what might happen to Leicester. At least we're not losing this weekend. Every cloud. Lovely chip ball across to Saka against Muric, who's been having a bit of a field day. It's a goal! Harry Kane! Harry Kane! 1-0. No. Is it? Yes. He just stood there for a minute. I thought, hang on, he's been waved offside. Nice goal. Ice, baby. I get into a bit of that then, didn't I? 1-0 to England. Harry Kane. Who else? Chipped it all. There's a lovely chip ball across from Kane to Saka. Saka plays it in. Kane round the back of the defence. Kane, Saka, Kane. And it's 1-0. Iceland are running away with it now. I've got to say, probably no more than England deserve. And Harry Kane. Somebody actually asked me on the show the other day why I didn't like Harry Kane when he didn't play for England and why I liked him when he did play for England. I'm like, So Ukraine have got it all to do now. Now they've got to come out and have a go at us. Iceland are beating Liechtenstein. 2 goals in 2 matches in this competition for Harry Kane so far. Oh! Chilwell. Don't know if he got a shout there, but he let that go behind him and he was almost caught out by a Ukrainian player. I don't think Pickford and they're smiling. And Pickford gives him a thumb up and a wave. I think he's saying, like, come on, mate, where was my shout? Probably one of Kane's easier goals, but yeah, Jeff, 100%, mate, 100%. Saka's causing problems. A lot of it is going through Saka. Right, let's just have a look. What I can do with this for you guys. Two 0. Saka, no more than he deserves. In my mind, he has been player of the half. Two 0. Well done, Saka. Let's have a look at that goal. I was just looking away. Kane to Saka, turns. Beautiful into the top corner. Might have taken a deflection. Jordan Henderson through to him. But I didn't care. It's 2 0. 2 0. Well, it's not over till the fat lady has started singing. And the ex-missus isn't singing yet. 40 minutes gone. Suddenly 2 very quick goals there for England. (37 and 40). 3 minutes between goals. Looks like it's going to be very nice indeed talk by Mr. Southgate. At the moment, Saka is our top performing player so far on 8.1. And then you've got Kane and Maddison both on 7.3. And that shows the fact that they've probably had more touches than anybody. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. David, you're not thinking anything selfishly there, are you? Oh, that was a long shot there from Ukraine for Mudryk. So Saka on the far side, just outside the box. He's going to play it in. Lovely. Oh, England player just couldn't quite get the ball back. Jordan Henderson there. So coming up, 43 minutes played. England, I daren't say comfortable because we were 2-0 up against Italy. And we made that difficult for ourselves. But look, we can't complain. But we're England fans, so of course we will. Throw in on the halfway line to Ukraine, just inside England half. And another one now. England are just pinning them back a little bit on that side. They're not letting them get the ball out. Fair play to the referee. He hasn't actually issued a card yet. So Ukraine having a bit of a last attempt before the half-time whistle. 3 minutes. 3 minutes of extra time. No, it's not. It's injury time. Injury time, did I hear you say? No, it's ninjury time. Oh, indeed. England are just really playing time out now. Passing it around the back. Midfielder, defender. Comes across to Chilwell on this near side. Oh, he almost played a pass to himself then. Don't think the player that he was passing it to was quite in tune with him, but he carried on his run. I nearly picked it up on the other side of the Ukrainian player. Fair play, Chilwell. So once again, England have got it at the back. Oh, lost the ball there. Was well taken by the Ukrainian defender. Saw what was happening and he went in and he got the ball. England come away with it though. Good defending. Oh, and now that he's given the free kick, I think, to England. Yes, he has. Jude Bellingham taken out. Oof, yes. And the rest. So it's coming up to, nearly coming up to 2 minutes of the 3. Don't think England are going looking for a third at this stage. Chilwell's had quite a good game. Can't say he hasn't. Into the last 45 seconds now of injury time. Ball's gone out for an England throw-in. I'm guessing this might be the last throws of the first half. And there it is. That is half-time. And it is England 0. No, it's not. It's Ukraine 0, England 2. Half-time. And at the moment, I've got to say, it's looking very comfortable for England. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Kane the fourth. Technically. 4 Leicester players playing for England now. Madison, Chilwell, Maguire, plus one of the quiz. I think Jeff answered that for me there. Right, we'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Don't go away. Stay tuned. We'll be back on this channel in a few minutes.
Leicester Till I Die Watchalong show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Indeed. Good evening, good welcome back. How the devil are you all? There I am. Okay, I just want to show you this this heat map at the side because if anybody that watches post-match shows will know I do like this. And that I'm just going to put up there is, just bear with me, callers, I'm going to take and I'm going to show you James Maddison. So there is James Maddison's heat map. So to say that he was on the left, he has actually come over to this right here quite a little bit. He's been in the box a little bit there as well. I hope that is showing up. I'm not sure how well it's... Oh, yes, you can see it, can't you? That is James Maddison's heat map. So very much on the left. He's had 32 touches and he's come over there. Let's have a look and compare that to... oh, he keeps all lining up. Saka. Now, there's Saka. He's had 30 touches. Obviously, one of those was a goal. But as you can see with Saka, he has stayed on this side. So Saka hasn't wanted to sort of move across the same way that that Maddison did. Obviously, like I say, although he's on the left, he has come over to the right. I thought they would be swapping a lot. If we have a look at Bellingham, we can take everybody else off and just put Bellingham on. There, Bellingham, again, quite central. For Bellingham. And Chilwell, I think he's had... I'm going to have to say this. Chilwell, for me, has had a good game. So if we look at Chilwell... keeps refreshing. Chilwell. There we go. Chilwell... A little bit. No, it's not. No. As you can see there, it's all down this left-hand side, which you would expect. And just out of interest for those, let's have a look at Maguire. There we go. There's Harry. Steady Eddie. Very much his heat map. Where he should be. But right, let us... I'm just seeing what else I can put up there for you. That's the match centre. I don't think there's anything else I can put up for you guys. The player stats. No. Okay, so let's... The video printer is not working well, is it? Oh, it's just reminding us that Russia have now finished 2-0 against Iraq. If anybody is interested, and a Russian player in the 93rd minute got a red card. Who's surprised? Are you surprised? As it says there, half-time, England 2, Ukraine 0, Slovenia 0, San Marino 0, Liechtenstein 0, Iceland 2. I'm guessing that third goal must have been ruled out. But what a 3 minutes just before half-time for England, and we deserve it. I think we were the better team. I couldn't see us breaking through, but obviously eventually we did. Just make a note of that. But we did break through, and when one went in, the second one went in very quickly afterwards. Which is always nice to see, obviously. What's coming up? Okay. Tonight's games that are coming up, for those of you that are interested. We've got Northern Ireland versus Finland. That's at 7:45. None of these are being covered on this channel, by the way. Luxembourg hosting Portugal, Slovakia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, and Malta hosting Italy in our group. So you would think that that is going to be an away win for Italy. But look, 2 words, North Macedonia. It's almost tempting to do a watch-along for Malta, Italy. I don't know. Some goal from Saka. It was fair play. A comfortable first half, qualification already looking good. Hella, good evening. How are you? Welcome along. Hope you are well. I don't know if you got my message on Twitter the other day about a certain gentleman. I think it was you I sent it to. Part of a group Twitter. I'm well. I hope you are too. I mean, this is the thing, though, Jeff. Yes, it was a comfortable first half without us looking like we were going to actually do anything, with it. A bit like watching Leicester, a lot of the ball, but not actually sort of making anything. And then, like I say, boom, boom, 2 very, very quick goals. Fair play to the guys. The thing is, right, if we didn't finish in the top 2 in this group, and I know this is going to come back and bite me on the bum because I did actually, when I did the predictions, Doug Scotsman went Italy, England, Ukraine. I actually went Italy, Ukraine, England because you know what England are like. We can go away to Malta and struggle, but we shouldn't. But because of the way that basically UEFA do not want the likes of North Macedonia or Malta at the finals, simply because they're not going to draw in the viewers. I would disagree with that because I would sooner watch, if it was on, the players are coming out now for the second half, I would sooner watch, if it was ever to happen, let's say North Macedonia playing Holland, I would rather watch that than Germany playing France because there's a chance of an upset. There's a team that you don't normally see. What is on the shirts? It looks like they've got an England flag above the Ukrainian logo. Was that what Blue Kate was on about? Let's just have a look and see what comes up. Oh, it was, yeah. I've had to block him and report him to Twitter. It's very scary to take my surname, change 2 of the letters round, and then use one of my son's names. It's a little bit worrying, to say the least. So I blocked him and reported him for that. I can't. No, there's no picture of it coming up. If anybody knows what Ukraine's got on its shirt, it looks like they've done them. It's done it in the past. There's a political slogan. It was back at the Euros. But yeah, Hella, I've blocked him. Blocked him on here as well. He is just to claim that he didn't know whose channel it was, and yet it had his name as the address. And then when I asked him who he was, and he said he didn't know, and I sent him the evidence that his name was under this YouTube channel name, so using my son's and my name. He then said, "Oh yes, my wife just told me it's somebody she works with." Hella, that's what he's. It's my name, and I haven't got the most common name in Leicester. It is because it's a Leicester name. But he took my name and swapped the A and the O around, and then one of my son's names. Because originally I messaged my son, said, "Is this you larking about?" Because he'd come up a couple of times in the chat, and he said, "No, it wasn't him." Okay, and then I messaged him. I said, "Look, what is this you?" And he goes, "Oh no, it's nothing to do with me, mate." And then underneath it was at Barat, whatever it was, and I said, like, "Oh, are you still saying it's not you?" "Oh yeah, no, that's somebody my wife works with. She just told me this minute." "Really?" And then he starts messaging other Leicester channels saying, "Why has Chris blocked me?" It's too freaky. But yeah, thank you, Hella. I appreciate that. Yeah, David, it was a guy called Barat, something or another. I don't know now because I blocked anybody else has got his name. He came as his name on YouTube is Martin Farryon, Farryon, which my surname is swap the O and the A around. And then say denying it. I don't know. Doug is in. Good evening, Doug. How are you, sir? You look like you had a good time yesterday. 2-0 at home to Cyprus. Good win. 3 points is 3 points. I think you maybe needed to get a couple of more. But yeah, he then started messaging Jack and saying, "Why has Chris blocked me?" Oh, there's a corner in there from Madison. And he's out for a corner on the other side now. Was it 3-0? I missed a goal then because I thought it had finished 2-0. When did you get the third? James Madison is actually hugging the Ukrainian goalkeeper. Just as you're in, Doug, from the Hug Out Football channel. Fair play then, mate. Fair play. 3-0, good result. I thought you'd only got the 2. Was there a late goal then? Did I miss something? No, Italy Jet. Hello, he's all right. No, it's not Italy Jet. Italy Jet is fine. Okay, David, thanks for popping in, mate. Take care. No, Italy Jet. No, he is absolutely 100% fine. Let me just see if I can. If I blocked him, I think it's probably deleted his. England are coming away. Jude Bellingham crosses it in, but it's straight through the defence of the goalkeeper. There's another corner. Chilwell on the far side. That's it. Yeah, I was just find it then, Hella. If you have a look at his YouTube channel, it says Martin Farryon, and then underneath at Barat Bhuta, but he didn't know who. Oh, well, what a great turn, Maguire! Oh, Maguire, Madison. I'm getting my M's mixed up. What a lovely little turn. He was quite lucky that the ball fell to him, was he? No. Oh, that was sweet. It's like watching Brazil. It's like watching Brazil. James Madison. It's like watching Brazil. Oh, yeah, a bit of the old samba there. In Fergie time. Fair enough, I turned off by then. I mean, to be fair, I was only getting up on the screen. I thought, hey, you've won 2-0. Well done, guys. Off to. But Southgate better take Saka off. Why? I know, Doug. I know. Oh, Slovenia, they've finally broken the resistance of San Marino. If you want to avoid this guy, let me put his full address in here. I know. Nor can we, Hella. Doug and me both had Denmark to top that group. There's a couple of our predictions, Doug, that are going out the window, I can tell you. Oh, dear. Shane, indeed. Just a quick one to say to anybody who was interested in following the Eurovision channel, please note that I closed it down. I didn't close it down. I just left it this morning. All the songs and things will now be on the Leicester Till I Die channel, which I'm going to rename, and it will have there's a music section is number 8 on the playlist. So check all the reviews out there. So it's 2-0 to England. Dare I play it? What do you think?
It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming. Football's coming home.
Yes, and look, we enjoy the qualifiers. We never get that quite happy actually at the tournaments themselves. Down the far side, it is for Ukraine. All in the yellow. Now kicking from right to left. Bringing it into the midfield. It's going to be no, he can't decide what to do with it. Is he going to chip it? Yes, he chips it over to absolutely nobody. He took that long to decide what to do with it. I think his teammates got fed up. He chipped it over and it went straight to Pickford. Cheesy is in. Good evening, Cheesy. How are you? Well, I hope. It's all England still. Thanks, Hella. I'd like to say not a lot worries me, but that worried me, and I'd hate him to do it to anybody else. 2-0 Slovenia now. Slovenia or even Slovenia, both of them. Nice one, Hella. Nice one. Like I say, I'm putting out for a warning. It's up to the individual sort of what they want to do after that. I know Jack hasn't blocked him, but San Marino have scored. Whoa. An own goal. No, I think the own goal was to Slovenia, I think, wasn't it? I don't think San Marino have got a goal, mate. It's 2-0 to Slovenia, and the second goal was an own goal. Yeah. I've said this is just my feeling. Like I said earlier, UEFA and FIFA do not want countries like San Marino at a major competition because they know they will not get the money from the broadcasters for watching those games. I'd sooner watch San Marino, like I say, take on Turkey or even England rather than Greece playing France all the time because I want now Hella now because I want to see these little teams do well. You know, when you support a team like Leicester, when we do things like winning the cup or winning the league, it's not what we expect, you know. And it's like when Greece won the Euros. You just got to love it in Denmark. It's great. It is. So I'd like to see them go through. And I'd like to see a group that's just got those graded teams in. So, you know, a couple of groups maybe with Cyprus, Gibraltar, Malta, Latvia, Moldova, Estonia, Azerbaijan, Lithuania, San Marino, Andorra, Belarus, Liechtenstein, Scotland. You know, sorry, I bet Doug's gone. Couldn't resist that. But you know what I mean? Put all those in a group or two groups and let a couple of them actually get to the final. UEFA, all they do is ruin dreams. England coming forward! Oh, he goes all the way through! Chilwell's trying to get it on the other side. He's come out to an England player though. Can he get it back in? He's got Chilwell. No, he plays it in short to Maddison. I haven't said that for a while. He plays it across, but again, no England player on the end of it. Oh, is that going to be? No. Yes, it is. He's blown his whistle. It's a free kick to Ukraine. No, in fairness, you see, I've got Norway, Hella. You know me, I'm a lover of Norway. I loved Norway when I went there. Absolutely loved it. Now, because Doug put Spain, Scotland, Norway as the top three in that order in his group. Spain, I put Spain, Scotland, Spain, Norway, Scotland, with the proviso that it could go either way between Scotland and Norway. But I think Norway could have edged it. There's a long way to go, obviously. We've only played a couple of games. So I don't think Norway. Now then, England that was a lucky break for England. Kane, he did all the hard work, Kane, and then he didn't quite get the pass back that he probably deserved. Chris, if you was to compare Leicester to an international team, who would that team be and why? Recently, possibly England, to be honest with you. Possibly England, because you know they got to a final. We won the FA Cup. We won the league, but we just promised so much, and now we're kind of mid-table. We're never actually probably going to win anything again. A few years ago, before we got back in the Premier League, I would have probably said an Austria or Sweden, somebody like that. Ukraine here. Can they turn? No. Good defending by Maguire. Oh! And then there's a trip. A trip on Jordan Henderson. That was Maguire. He's doing all right. I'm going to say he's getting his foot in. Nothing spectacular. 3 changes now for Ukraine on the 60th minute. You lost. What was the score, Hella? Was it? Was it? You've got me wondering what the score was now. Let me have a look. Oh, you were playing Spain. I'm going to say you were playing Spain. See, to me, that's a bit like Leicester going up against... I'd probably put Norway. Leicester a bit like Norway. I'd have put that up against Spain, like a bit like a Leicester playing Man City, you probably didn't expect to win, especially in their own backyard. Yeah, it will be, Anthony. It will be. Yeah, I think that's. I think we all said Spain are going to win the group, so it's all about coming second. So, say a raft of 3 changes now being made. But yeah, that will be a blow. They'll have to try and outbid Newcastle for Maddison, Anthony. Anyway, it's a free kick to England. Pinkford's going to take it. Boots it upfield. 60 minutes gone. No changes from England yet. Header out to throw into England. Don't know what that. Who was it who said about Saka needs to be taken off? I don't know what game. No, I'm not disputing your opinion, mate. It was your opinion. We were playing well. The Spanish players rolling on the ground, screaming every little touch. I had a clear pen that wasn't given. French ref. Look, I've got to be honest with you. Yeah. A bit like that with Italy. You go, you fart as you run past the player when he goes down holding his head. So yeah, I sympathise with you. I hate that. Even if an England player does it, or a Leicester player does it, I do not like cheating. And I'm all for VAR looking at dives and looking at cheating and giving retrospective yellow and red cards out. That'd soon put a stop to it, because the manager would soon come along and say, bloody hell, will you stop diving? I've lost you now for 2 games or whatever. Anyway, England now. Ukraine have come back into it, 43% possession, but they've only had 3 shots in 62 minutes, and not one of those has been on target. That compares to England's 13 shots with 5 on target. So we are definitely dominating. Oh, lovely turn by Kane there. Held the defender off. Ball went over and he turned, but there was another Ukrainian defender behind him. I hope nobody's going over to this YouTube, this Channel 4 watch along on YouTube. Iceland totally running away with it now. Totally running away with it. Wraith Rovers, I don't know what it is. I don't know who the hell Wraith Rovers are, but I just love the name. Wraith Rovers have lost to Hamilton Academic. That's a great name as well. 1-0. Aron Gunnarsson on the 68th minute for Iceland. For Liechtenstein. Like I say, you must be playing for one, or even a manager of one of these teams, and thinking, what the bloody hell are we even bothering for? Don't get me wrong, they all say, well, they shouldn't do that because it's, we get to play England or Italy or Spain, and I understand that, but wouldn't you sooner have a chance of playing in the final of a tournament? Or are you quite happy saying, we've just played England in the qualifiers and got beaten 4-0. We've just played Spain in the qualifiers and they're beaten us 7-0. Or would you sooner say, we got through? All right, we lost and we came home, but we got through to a finals. But look, that's me. That's me being old-fashioned, dreamer, I guess. It's a long kick back there to the keeper, the Ukrainian keeper. Have we got any Eurovision fans in at all, just out of interest? Playing it dangerously again, but the Ukrainian keeper does kick it upfield to the halfway line. Maguire got his head on it. Maddison now. Maddison powers through. That was so unlucky. Maddison through to Saka. I thought Maddison was going to run it on and have a shot himself, but he played it through. It was just a little bit too hard. The goalkeeper would come out. Everybody's got their mobile phone lights on. Offside for Ukraine. Hella, do please then, please. Don't know if you subbed to this channel at all, but whether you are or you're not, I'd like you to be. But go on and check. It's playlist number 8, so it is at the bottom. It's the music zone, and I am rating past England. Past England entries. I'm also rating all the current 2023 ratings entries, and I'm giving them a rating. There's some bad ones so far. Norway, I believe I've just done the Norway one. Yeah, Norway was the first one we did. How did we score the Norway one? And we're also going to be doing, nice one. Well, get on and see if you agree with my ratings for them, Hella. See what I gave to Norway. I'm not telling you though. There's some awful ones been in there so far. And I'm going to watch. I'm going to be looking at past winners as well and seeing whether they were good, whether they deserved to win. If you remember Terry Wogan on Eurovision, that's my style. I am taking it very much tongue in cheek, not taking it too seriously at all. The thing is, I can't do it live because of copyright. So I have to do it as a pre-record. Otherwise, that YouTube actually just cut the stream off. But Hella, here is one for you. This is going to be my first winners review. Do you remember back in 1985? I bet you weren't even born, were you? Bobby Socks. Let it swing. Yeah, I agree, Jeff. I mean, the voting is, well, last year it wasn't. Sam Ryder got some votes off places that I never thought would vote for us. And if you look back at it, England and Ireland have always given each other top marks. 8, 10s, 12s. Is that not political voting? Yeah, it is. So, Jeff, would you not want... Oh, Hella. Well, I must say, looking at your picture, not that I'm perving or anything, you think I'm stalking you. I'm not a barat. But I am surprised. You're looking very well. Bobby Socks, we'll keep a look out. That will probably go up as a booking, first booking to a Ukrainian defender, to number 8, Malinsiovsky. So yeah, I'll be doing Bobby Socks later tonight. It has to be pre-recorded, then uploaded. Because like I say, I can't do it live. But see if you agree with what I say about that one as well. I lived in. Oh, did you lived in Ireland for 10 years? Watching Eurovision with Wogan every year. Eurovision parties, they're the best. They are the best. Wogan made it though, didn't he? Wogan made it. I've had a few things to say so far. I've reviewed Norway, Malta, Serbia, and Latvia. A couple of Old English entrants, and like you say, I say hopefully Bobby Socks later on today. Ireland, they had a wild. It nearly put RTE out of business. They won it that often. Madison and Saka over this ball on the near side, from kicking from left to right. Remember. Is it going to be Saka with the left or Madison with the right? Oh dear. Oh dear. That didn't quite come off as planned, methinks. Saka ran over it. Madison then just took a short one to Saka, who then tried to curl it into the top left side of the post of the goal, and it absolutely flew into the crowd. I mean, okay, Jeff. I mean, I say, I know what you're saying. I can see your point, but You know, that's like saying you would never want Leicester to win the Premier League. Does he? He was very big in Turkey as well. Hey, go on then. I got a quiz question for you then, Hella. Johnny Logan technically won the competition 3 times. Can you name the songs? Now Madison's putting his arm around the referee. So coming up to 3/4 of the game. 75 minutes nearly gone. England are coming forward. They deserve a third. Bellingham on the far side. Madison plays it through. Oh, he was taken out. Referee says no. That wasn't a penalty, but it was right on the line. You know your stuff, Hella. You know your stuff. Yet, sung the first 2 and, of course, wrote the third one for Linda Martin. Go on! Oh! Nearly England then. Got it across. It was falling over as he crossed the ball in, Chilwell. Wasn't quite enough to get it in. 5-0 to Iceland now. Sorry, Shane, you did say. Arne Gunnarsson's got another. That's his hat-trick. He's got a hat-trick for Iceland. So corner to Ukraine on the near side. Walker's claiming his shirt was pulled. Oh. I've seen those given on Saka. I've definitely seen them given. There was a penalty for Gunnarsson's hat-trick. He wasn't, was he? No. Corner on this side, chipped in by Manalensky, all the way through. Not a good corner at all for Ukraine. It's now on the far side, and we're back to going all the way back to the goalkeeper. You know a corner is not worked out when it ends up all the way back at the goalkeeper. Really? Do you not get British TV at all in Norway? That's very left field, Hella. So interestingly, 75 minutes gone, Gareth Southgate has not yet made a substitution. Chilwell to take a throw in outside our own half on the far side. I see, there you go, Jeff. You see, you can't have everything, can you? Ah, fair enough, Hella. Oh, that was nicely done by Saka. Headed it to himself. He England, we're that bored, England players. We're a couple of them trying to get the ball off Saka. Yeah, but see, to me, Jeff, I'd like to see qualifying groups. Let's say, okay, we've been drawn against Italy, but if we'd got a Spain in there as well, and there's a chance that one of us couldn't go through, brilliant, I would say, because that makes it more exciting. Because England getting through to a finals is absolutely meaningless because we do it all the time because we are playing the likes, and no disrespect to them, of the likes of North Macedonia and Malta. And we're playing Ukraine, who can't even play at home. Yeah, I guess it. Free to there's the same with England. England is now, for the first time in a long time, since I think ITV had it, Channel 4, our channel station, which is Channel 4, we got 5 terrestrials, believe it or not, BBC 1, ITV 1, BBC 2, Channel 4 and Channel 5. And Channel 4 has now got our rights. I just do not get excited. I mean, I know not a lot of people don't like the Nations League, but I'd sooner watch England lose to Germany, but at least or draw with Germany, at least put up a fight in the Nations League than have a meaningless friendly against Andorra, where we win 7-0 and Harry Kane gets 6. So, good defending there by Ukraine, headed back to the goalkeeper. England are finally about to make a substitution. I mean, Italy didn't make it to the last World Cup because North Macedonia beat them. Great, fantastic. I wish North Macedonia had gone on and, gone further. But should that stop them being allowed to, Shane? Should it really? That's Ivan Toney, isn't it? Just getting patted on the back by Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Shouldn't matter whether a team is good or not. Should Leicester not have won the Premier League because we are not as good as Arsenal and Manchester City? North Macedonia were better than Italy on that occasion. Indeed, Hella, indeed. I lost interest in friendlies when Sven-Goran Eriksson was an England manager. We played Australia and he made 10 substitutions at half time. What you can tell about a player in 45 minutes, God knows. But there's, I just love the romance of it all. Maybe I say, call me an old fool. No, don't you dare. But I just like to see these other teams do well. Oh, I think the referee blew then and we'd got a break on. Now, I like the Nations League because it has dumped friendlies. Yeah, but that's the romance of it, Jeff, isn't it? We got through in the Champions League out of the group because we probably, in fairness, had the easiest group of any of the Champions League groups. Tony comes on with 10 minutes to go for Harry Kane. that, if we'd have had a Real Madrid or a Barcelona, we would have been out straight away. It is hella. Yeah, better than friendlies means something. And of course, it has an effect if you finish third in the groups, because the first two go through, and then I think there's 3 third places or something, 3 or 4 third places, and it all depends on your Nation League's placing. I just think that the romance is being taken out of all of these competitions now. It's like the Super League in Europe. I mean, what? Oh, I know it died a death, but FIFA, UEFA, Jeff, you all just want the big clubs, the big names to go through. Oh, come on, Saka's got the ball on the left here, on the right. Sorry. Chips it in. Oh, Maddison couldn't quite control it, and it comes off him and ends up in the goalkeeper's hands. But where's the romance? We all say we love a giant killing. Why are we allowing 3rd and 4th division teams in the FA Cup? Why do we allow teams like that to even play in the Carabao Cup? Yeah, they got their own trophy, the Papa Johns, but let's kick them out the FA Cup and give them their own trophy, eh? Yeah, let's not have Rochdale or any non-league teams taking part in the FA Cup. No, we want to see the best teams. We don't want any romance. Grealish is warming up. Talking of romance. I can see this ending, 7 minutes to go. Yeah, I can see it ending here. Wrexham. You're not a Ryan Reynolds fan by any chance, are you? I knows you know. I mean that was a great story. I mean, obviously they got on TV with the FA Cup games. I love what they've done. Fair play to them. You see Iceland 6-0. Then somebody will go and beat Iceland 5-0 probably. I do feel sorry for. Is it Liechtenstein they're playing? Yeah, 7-0 Liechtenstein. It is, and that's what football should be about, Hella. Whatever club or country you support is having that dream. That you can get a dream to go on and actually do a Leicester and win the Premier League. But then so many people don't want the romance. They just want the big boys to be winning. And I'd hate to think that people are thinking that Leicester are now a big loan. Madison's coming off. He's had a good game, I think. And he's being replaced by Grealish. I think that's not a surprise. Yeah, it was. And LCFC, you're right, underdog stories, yeah. So Grealish is coming on for Maddison. That's hardly surprising. Bellingham is going off for Gallagher, is it? Yep, it's Gallagher that's coming on. And I've just got to say that this is from a Gooner. This is from a Gooner fan. Maddison looks so genuinely happy to be playing, hugging the goalkeeper on a corner, tapping the ref after winning a free kick. His body roll turns a delight to open up the attacking third. Not me joining for the last 5 minutes. Chilwell's got a smile on his face as well. The England players are enjoying it. 2-0, job done. Yeah, he played really well, LCFC. He caused the Ukrainian defence a bit of trouble, and I think he'll give Southgate food for thought as well. Is there a third goal for England in the dying minutes? Oh, there nearly was! There actually nearly was! Conor Gallagher nearly there. Sean, you've missed 87 minutes worth. Sean. You were later to the party than LCFC. Oh, yes. Now then, did you notice that, everybody? 80 minutes gone, 85 minutes gone, and suddenly LCFC appears, and then 2 minutes later, if that, Sean appears. Oh! Unlucky there. Was that Grealish? Got his foot on it. Oh, no, it could have been Maguire. Let's have a look. No, it was Grealish. I don't think Grealish quite got his foot on it. It was a header from Maguire, and Grealish nearly knocked it in. You know, when you go to work, and I actually used to date somebody, well, it ended up being my future wife that I worked with, and the first time we went out, we were, don't take this the wrong way, but we were up all night, just talking, chatting, listening to music, as you do. We went to work from flat the next morning. We both sort of went in separate entrances, and it wasn't until sort of about 4 o'clock that somebody went, "Weren't you wearing that shirt yesterday, Chris?" I've got two that are the same. I like them so much I bought two. That's another story. Harry, yes, it was Harry, looking back. I know, Sean, I was jesting. 88 minutes gone. England comfortable, 2-0. I can't say they've ever looked troubled, to be honest with you. Maddison, let's be honest with you, Maddison got 86 minutes. I had a feeling that he'd be coming off after like 55, 60 minutes. I thought that Gareth Southgate would just bring him off, but fair play to him, he didn't. He gave him virtually the full 90. So it's back with Pickford. Pickford out to Maguire. I do miss those. I mean, it does remind me, Harry Suter does remind me of Maguire. He's just running, bringing the ball forward, almost up to the halfway line. That's what you want to see your central defenders do. And that's what they can do when you're 2-0 up. Well, it was my daughter's birthday today, both of them, because obviously they are twins. Obviously, if it's both their birthdays today, that would have been a coincidence. And they're of an age now that they are 24 this year. My God! And of course, the thing they're like, no, we're not seeing you this weekend, Dad. We're going out with the friends on Saturday night. We're all coming back to Poole from the different universities. And I did have to send them a message about 10 o'clock going, before you're too pissed, just remember the clocks go forward. Oh, dear. 3:45 is the new 4:45. What are you doing up that early, hell? It will still be pitch black. Oh, in March? Yeah, it'll still be black, won't it? I can remember that cruise ship pulling into all the ports, and it was 7 o'clock and it was pitch black. You could see the white snow was being lit up, but all the lights were on in the houses. Like a Christmas card scene every morning. Full time in Iceland, and they have won 7-0. Another meaningless game. Oh! Harry Maguire. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We only need 3 of them, but there is 4 of them. Do you know what it is, don't you? Yeah, of course you do. Here they are. Cowabunga! Does help if I play the right jingle, doesn't it? Harry Maguire then. That was not far off. That dipping. That was dipping. I haven't had my dinner yet. I had a crusty breadstick with cheese earlier. I love it. Gallagher, a good run. Plays it off, surely. Oh, Grealish. Had a shot. The goalkeeper defended it. Saved it well. It came out and it just didn't fall to Saka. It was there just waiting to pounce and put it in. So it goes for a corner. Henderson's coming over to take the corner. Obviously, we've got no Maddison now on that side. Henderson puts both his hands up. It's a short one to Saka. Back to Henderson. Don't know what they've planned, but the momentum's gone now. He's got it in this corner, Henderson. And it's going to be another corner. Or, no, it's a free kick. He pulled the Ukrainian defender down. There's only a minute to go, so it's not exactly going to be a problem. Now it's a free kick to England. Gallagher taken out. I can see Grealish and Maddison. And I think he's done enough to keep his place. And I think Grealish and Maddison are two players that will be swapped over. Do you remember the days when we had two really good goalkeepers, Clements and Shilton? I mean, Shilton eventually was number one. But before that, every other game they were swapping them backwards and forwards. It's on Channel 4, Sean. Start at 7. Ooh. I'm still in bed at 7. I've only just gone to sleep at 7. Oh, is it light at 6? It's all over. It is all over. Euro 24 qualifiers. Italy 1, England 2, Ukraine 0, played 2, won 2, plus 3 goals, 6 points. What more could anybody ask for? They'll still want Southgate out.
It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home.
Yes, it is. Oh, look, like I say, we'll we'll do well in the qualifiers. We always do. But well done. Look, they couldn't have done anything more. Like I say, played 2, won 2, 4 goals scored, 1 goal conceded, 6 points. We're the only team that's played 2. North Macedonia are the only other team. They have got 3 points. Italy play tonight. They're playing Malta, of course. So it's North Macedonia are second behind England. doing a bit of a Brad here. Come on, North Macedonia. Can you imagine if they knock Italy out again? Slovenia only managed 2 against San Marino, and 1 was scored by San Marino. I know. Thing is, though, Hella, it's still 3 points, isn't it? But there we go. Well, guys, thank you so very, very much. Who went for 2-0? David. I think David, he had to go. You see, that's the thing. You see, come in, predict a score, and leave. Kate did it and got it right the other day. David's done it this time and got it right. It is, Jeff. Great start to the qualifiers. Moving the sofa forward in preparation for the Palace game. Hey, God, I'm not even looking forward to that. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your support. And I've got to say, we're going to be back Monday night at 9 o'clock for the debate show, question time. We'll be looking at some Leicester players. Should we keep them? Should we let them go? Thank you to everybody that has been in the chat. Hella, thank you so very much. Thanks for the company, Chris and chat. I appreciate that, Hella. Thank you so very much. Check out those Eurovision ones. Let it swing and let it rock and roll. Let it swing. Yeah. Okay. Jeff, thank you very much. I embarrassed myself too much. Sean, thank you so very much for popping in at the end. Shane and LCFC, I'm sure you two coming in late together. I'm saying nothing. Shane as well, thank you so very much for keeping us updated with the scores. I think that's everybody. So thank you so very much to everybody that was making comments. Really do appreciate it. Doug popped in and popped out, so appreciate that as well. Bad luck Norway. Well done Scotland. Not sure what Ireland have done so far. But look, thank you to all. Thanks for those who have been listening on the podcast. Really do appreciate it. You can listen to all our pre-recorded shows, catch up on podcast. The podcast, of course, is just Leicester Till I Die. And, of course, don't forget, via a smart speaker, you can listen to us. Just ask the smart speaker to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die. You have to say it all for some reason. And don't forget, if you want to subscribe to the channel, it does help us out. And if you want to smash that likes, that is free. Both of those are free as well. And if you want to, for just $1.99 a month, then you can do what it says there and you can become a member. Details are below underneath in the YouTube chat, and I appreciate anybody that does that. It's just $1.99. I bought bronze, silver, gold all into the same category and reduced it all to the price of the bronze. I'm so good to you all, aren't I? I will see you tomorrow night at 9 o'clock when I will be joined by Bradley. I hope you've enjoyed the watch along. 2 games played, 2 wins. Southgate out. Let's see what Arnie thinks. Good night.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.
This podcast is proud to be part of the TalkSport Fan Network.
TalkSport. Powered by fans.
That's all, folks.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
I'm looking for Dr. Goodhead.